Welcome back to Tritone Radio. Your host, DJ Fat Man. My man's Crazy Wills.
What's going
on? You already
on?
know who he is, what he does. We're just playing your songs. And yeah, we're keeping these podcasts flowing for you pretty steady. We're trying to anyway. We brought you a metal episode last week. That was kind of cool. That was neat.
Just gotta keep the rhythm going.
Yeah, pretty much. We need you guys to like and share and subscribe to our YouTube channel and listen to it and all that stuff. A lot of you are doing, but I'm just taking shots. We suck, guys. Come on, we know we suck. Like, just throw us a bone here. You know what I'm saying? Just help your boys out. Toss them a floaty. Toss them a life raft.
A floaty?
A floaty.
Like one of the little rubber ducky ones?
Something. Anything. A rubber ducky would be preferable.
Yes.
Admittedly.
And if it doesn't have a rubber ducky, we're just going to look at you like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'll drown. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Well, you know that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and play you a song at risk of, us sounding like we're whining, which we're not.
Are we?
No.
Are you?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
You guys know me and Will are both bass players, so you'll understand why we play this first song here. This band is from Asheville, North Carolina. They're called Electrochemical. The song is called the Ovulating Federal Panda Syndicate. Will. That was Electrochemical with their song The Ovulating Federal Panda Syndicate off their album I Am Until I'm Not.
Some good shit.
Oh my god, I love that band. That band's awesome. Just a little background. My band, Moonchief, shameless plug, as I seem to pull off in every episode. Played with those guys actually on Mother's Day. My mom saw that band with me, and it was pretty awesome. Just a bassist and a drummer and a bunch of weird, crazy sounds. He has like a MIDI controller attached to his bass that kind of makes it look like a yeah, I don't know, like a space instrument, dude. It's very cool.
Of course, the one time I miss you guys.
Yeah,
you're playing with Electrochemical and Kakashka.
And Kakashka. I think that was the first time I saw Kakashka as well. No, it wasn't. No, it was not. But I did see Kakashka that night and thoroughly enjoyed them. They were very awesome. It's a good band too.
Never disappoint.
Yeah.
Neither of them.
Yeah, but Electrochemical should be coming back to Athens, Georgia, to play with Moonchief. I believe in like April. I think that's when we're talking about a date.
Where at? So, do you know yet?
I think Nowhere Bar.
That'd be dope.
Nowhere Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll get you guys an official date on that, but come see it. It's gonna be fantastic. Electrochemical is kick ass. I'm sure it's gonna be like $3 to get in. You can't beat that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, between us and Electrochemical, it's gonna be a good show. It just is. So definitely come check that out. Electrochemical, you guys are amazing. I would love to have. I had some really great conversations with those guys. They came and crashed with us that night, and they they definitely were digging through my records and finding just, you know, the variety to be choice and a lot of good stuff. Not to brag or nothing, but I do have a pretty gnarly record collection. As does Will.
Was Moonchief living in Casa de Athens by that point?
Dude, no, that was when we were still in Stone Mountain. So, yeah, we played with him at Smith's Old Bar downstairs, and it was, man, illuminating night. And of course, but he was like, I'm in Atlanta, so he pulled out my Allman Brothers Live at the Fillmore album and put that on.
Nice. Just
because he was like, this only makes sense to do right now. But yeah, shout out Electrochemical. Looking forward to seeing you guys, playing with you guys again. That shit's gonna be awesome. Quick aside, I hate the Patriots.
Don't we all?
I hate Tom Brady, and I hate football, and I think that was probably, I know we're pretty well removed from the Super Bowl now, but I would just like to simply add that it was probably the most boring Super Bowl I've ever watched.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. I know what you football nerds are out there saying. It was a defensive game. That's fine. It was still boring to watch.
It was a defensive game, which means who's not on defense? Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was the defense that won that game.
The defense definitely won that game.
Not Tom Brady.
No, Tom Brady did not win that game. But he did his thing. He still Tom'd it up. Tom's the GOAT. I'm not going to argue with that. I just hate him. I hate him. He stole one from us. It happened in our city.
That's the final nail in the coffin right there.
Oh my God, dude. I'll never forgive that man. Some of you I've probably lost. Just fast forward probably another like 3 or 4 minutes and we'll probably be at a song.
Or just go watch football.
Yeah, or just, quit being a nerd and go watch football. I'm just kidding. Yeah, man. I don't know. I was just really disappointed with it. The halftime show, come on.
You know it just seems ironic to me going back is how boring of a game it was, and then how it just seems so weird. Like, you have a boring ass game and they still just like force confetti at the end.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. You're like, who's celebrating this right
exactly.
now? That was not fun for anybody. Wasn't digging the halftime show. Did not like Maroon 5's halftime performance.
I wanted more Big Boy.
Yeah, Big Boy was probably the only redeeming part of that whole performance.
All 15 seconds of it.
Yeah, all 15 seconds. But he did have that dope hoodie on, and yeah, it was. I don't know what to say about it. I can't believe like Adam Levine's talking shit about like music, and he's out there doing that shit. That was fucking lame.
Just Super Bowl halftimes just seem so forced now. Like,
yeah,
it's I know.
I'll give it like at least Katy Perry was on like a giant like 20-foot tall animatronic tiger. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay, at least this is like moderately entertaining to look at. It still sounded like shit, but here and there, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough to say. Can we get Metallica on the Super Bowl, please?
That's been a petition for a while.
I know. Why can't we just have it?
Ask Metallica. Well,
yeah.
I mean, the whole pay-to-play thing probably goes against Metallica's ideals since the whole...
True.
If you know anything about their whole Napster
I'm
incident.
sorry. Yeah, Metallica's ideals are just so sound. Whatever. Point being, I'd rather see them than pretty much anybody else that I could think of. We don't need Justin Timberlake to do it again. He's done it like 5 times.
Give us someone new.
Prince is dead. He's probably the only one in the last like 5 or 6 years with a half decent performance.
Not Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson, that's not within the last 5 or 6 years.
Oh, yeah, right.
Dummy.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You guys tell us who if you could just pick anybody to be in the Super Bowl halftime performance, who would it be? Go on, tell us, comment, tell us. We want to know.
Tool.
Oh God, yes. All right, well let's hit you guys with another song. This is this is our first repeat of a band. I think our first time playing a band more than once, which is small victories here, right? Let's go. So this is our friends in Help Computers. This song is called Tempest Soul of Howard Dean. All right, that was Help Computer with Tempest Soul of Howard Dean, whoever the fuck that is. And it's off their antivirus demo. And I dig Help Computer, and they are friends. And kick-ass band, super jazzy.
Is that some saxophone I heard in
Definitely
there?
saxophone. They have a saxophone player. All very good players themselves. Fantastic band, Help Computer. We'll probably have you guys on sometime because you guys are the homie squad. And yeah, cool stuff. But yeah, well, did you catch any of the Grammys?
No, thank you.
You don't watch any of it? You watched some of it. You love Post Malone and Cardi B. You do, dude. Will is wearing a Cardi B t-shirt right now. Yeah, I see it. Well, you don't have to show it to me. I would just like to point out that I hate Cardi B, and I'm not crazy about Post Malone. I'm a snob.
Did you see him
admittedly.
play with the Chili Peppers?
Yeah, it was fucking terrible. I hate both the songs they played. And yeah, I'm hating right now. I'm hating on the Grammys.
Well, I think this goes into a bigger topic of what we were touching on earlier, not just the Grammys, but the Super Bowl halftime. And this, I think, also goes over into the Tonys, the Emmys, the Oscars. It's just like, at a certain point, the mainstream media just loses this attachment from they get detached from reality. The Grammys.
Okay.
The Grammys, it just seems like it's less about what is actually the better music and what is the better TV. It's more about what makes the better TV appearance than what they truly feel is the superior music that deserves the award.
Yeah, I think that's true part of the time. I'm not going to completely shit on them because they did some good things this year. They did do some good things. So let's talk about Childish Gambino, my man's. I mean, good Lord, that was awesome. You know, he won Record of the Year and Song of the Year, first time a hip hop song's ever won. I think that's really fucking awesome. I think that guy's representing our fair city of Atlanta very well. Wasn't even there because he was like, "Fuck you, I'm busy." Because the dude's he's producing and writing a show, starring in a show. He's got that Disney money now because he's Childish Landino. And yeah, I mean, so good call on that part. They gave Chris Cornell the posthumous Oscar for, I'm sorry, now you got me doing it, dude. The posthumous Grammy for, I think it was like Performance of the Year, like male vocal performance of the year, something
Which
like that.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and especially because if we're gonna do these things and they're just like all ceremonious and it's just kind of a gesture anyway. You give it to somebody like that, you know, who has passed away and has made a grand contribution to music. Dolly Parton tribute was cool, I guess. I don't know what Katy Perry was doing there.
Just being Katy Perry.
She was there though. But Miley Cyrus and Dolly Parton definitely ripped up Jolene, and that was awesome. Enjoyed it. Really did. Yeah, man. I just I don't know. Grammys for the most part kind of I can take them or leave them.
Well, let me ask you this. If you watch the Grammys, is that a place you go to look for new bands?
No.
Exactly.
No, I'm not talking about that, but not everybody wants new bands in their lives, Wilbur. Some people
That's
just
true.
want the same old shit.
Fair enough. But don't get me started on that.
And I hate Cardi B. I want Cardi B to go away. Really bad.
We're not going down that road again, are we?
I don't want to get on a Cardi B hate train, but I don't know what it is. Normally I don't let shit like that bother me, but Cardi B just gets under my skin for some reason. I don't know. Also, they gave Rock Album of the Year to Greta Van Fleet, who didn't even put out a full album. They put out an EP. And also
A carbon copy of Led Zeppelin.
there's just Led Zeppelin, and that's a whole nother thing. I am one of those Greta Van Fleet haters, dude. I can't help it. I just am not a fan. But they sound like Zeppelin. Yeah, they sound like Zeppelin. I get it. It's cute. It's great.
It's a gimmick.
It's a gimmick. Please. And I like gimmicks, though. I dig gimmicks, but like not gimmicks that are derivative of other things. Come up with your own fucking gimmick. Do something original. We're all ripping people off. We're just hiding it a lot better. You know what I mean?
I mean, the saying, good musicians borrow, great musicians steal.
Yeah, there's a line, though. There's a line.
At least you try.
Those kids just won a Grammy, and here I am.
The difference is you try and make it look like it's your own shit.
I guess so. I'd say so.
But with them, it's just there's no hiding it.
Yeah, it's just a little. I don't know. It's a little much. Did you hear about this Jace Harley character?
No, what's that?
So Jace Harley is a rapper, a New York rapper, hip hop dude. And he, I guess for a minute, has been accusing Gambino of stealing This Is America. And just kind of went off on a rant about it from one of his songs previously, which the name escapes me right now, but I'm going to try to look it up here. He's accusing Gambino of stealing that song and just kind of copying it. Well, I'll play it for you. It honestly is fairly similar. But it's not like, I don't know, it's not too bad. I feel like I definitely have a degree of bias because I love Gambino, and I really enjoy that song, and I think it's a really good song. I think the video is fantastic. The instrumentation of that song in general is fantastic, and it's just a well-written song. It is, it has some similarities to this dude's song, but I don't think it's super derivative. I did, however, want to bring up this statement that this Jace Harley character made about Gambino. Let's see. It says, "It's almost like the house slave heard the chants from the field," Harley continued, "and took that song back with him and sung it to back to the house. And instead of trying to liberate the people in the field, he got a bigger room in the house." So he compared Childish Gambino to a house slave, and I suppose himself as a field slave. And right off the bat, I'm like, that's fucking absurd. Okay, this is already an absurd analogy and comparison we're making. Okay, so I just wanted to point out that, and I hadn't really heard about it till recently. I guess this guy's been kind of griping about it since Gambino dropped This Is America, and I'll admit it does have its similarities. It definitely has similarities. But just the kind of rant he's going off about how Childish doesn't really do anything for the community, and he's just kind of like, dude, the guy is, I think, one of the hardest working guys in the entertainment industry right now, period, and so many facets. The guy does comedy, he does TV shows, movies, he writes, he sings, he raps. Like, what do you want from this man? Like, what the hell do you want? Like, I don't know, but my point being, I think this guy is a little bit jealous, just a smidge. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. If you guys haven't heard it, check it out. Check out Jace Harley and his song. I can't even remember the name of that right now either, but you just need to check the song out. We'll post it, and I want to know what everybody thinks. Put in the comments if you think that is a ripoff. If you think that's, if it sounds too much like, if you think Jace Harley is being ridiculous like I do, whatever. Just tell me what you think. But in any event, we'll just play another song, because at least there's good music that we know is original.
There's always good music.
Yeah, of course. All right, this is a cool new band we found. This band is called Identikit. They're from Atlanta, and this song's called Horizons. Hit it, Wilbur.
Photograph of white on blue, another light, someone else's memory of you, sea and sky, and I spy an errant shoe that may have been my side. Sand just like a child's coloring book drawn outside the lines, fleetingly meeting each thought by some eyes who have died sometime along the line. Were we all in here? Stymied by squalls and founded by fusillade. I am thawed, scrimshot. Captain, we are near.
Ready to boost, all hands on deck, set sights on the island ahead on Vulcan's close. That's it, man, stall in the shallows, we've no kind of port to welcome us in. Ready to boast to alight on Umbral shores, make space, our guest has business here.
Noon is dusk, foliage unfolds and intoxicates even the sun. The jungle takes me and moves me through its maze. Am I free? This jungle thins, a cornery core scatters obsidian smoke. Determined I approach, I will reach the mouth. Steps take me. Was I there? I left the impression that something is festered inside a heart undisturbed, born in ancient times, overgrown in minds, perhaps beyond repair. I must be in here, but it's less picturesque. I fear I must ask this of you. Am I out there too?
right, welcome back to Tritone Radio. And that was Horizons by Identikit. That was a single by them.
That's my first time hearing that. That's a genre salad.
Genre salad, for sure. Very Zappa-esque to me. Obviously, some heavy jazz influence in
like
there,
some
but
progressive
I loved
bebop going on.
For some reason, the vocals and the lyrics kind of gave me like a weird like Joni Mitchell vibe. I don't know. It was just kind of wacky. Like Joni Mitchell's like kind of sings kind of crazy sometimes.
Can you elaborate on that?
Not really. I'm just fucking saying whatever comes out of my butt. Well, I can't.
Just like me. See?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
See what happens when you hang around me and get a lot of butt talk coming.
I get a little butt talk. Yeah, Identikit, you guys are cool. That was awesome. I'm gonna come see y'all play sometime. That was just dope. Y'all come in and talk to us. I'd like to pick your guys' brains too and just kind of see what y'all got going on. How you guys think about music. But that was awesome, man. Dig it, Identikit. So there's a little bit of controversy this week, Wilbur, in the Athens music scene. And I'm not going to name drop anybody, but one particular Athens musician said some shit about people being artists and making money and how it's stupid. He called it a bore. And basically everybody went crazy. And some internet arguing ensued, and essentially this cat's point was, I would also like to preface this by saying I'm pretty sure he was just trolling on everybody really hard.
Probably so.
However, I do think that his point was that it's stupid to be out there making art in an attempt to gain, money, in an attempt to get paid. Like, you should just be making the art. If it's good enough, you'll get paid.
Here's what I have to say about that.
All right.
He's not wrong. You should make art for the sake of making art because you love it. But there comes a point after you make your art, you have to protect your art. When you like all these going after like the rights, like copywriting, going after like the revenue income streams, it's not necessarily that you're in this just for the money. You love your art, so why would you not want to protect it?
That's fair, but I don't know if protection is like necessarily the issue as much as it is. He's just saying that like, and he also makes the comment that once you start making money, your art becomes less valid because you don't. I don't know if it's like because you don't feel the same way or what. But I don't know. I didn't necessarily know what to think about it at first. I know he kind of pooped on one of our friends' bands, and I don't know if that kid's gonna hear this, but I'll hold you down and take your shoes from you, dude. Don't shit on my boys.
The way I see it is this. If you start making serious money with your music, then the only thing I expect out of you is to invest that back into your time and energy to write more music. Sure. That's the only that's really the only thing I expect out of bands when I'm supporting them because I support the bands I love because I want them to keep going and I want them to grow.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you think that some forms of or some genres have more artistic value than others?
Yes and no. I think it's not necessarily so much as what has to do with the genre. I think a lot of genres there's certain tendencies to do more of that. I mean, particularly more in the mainstream and a lot of pop music, but at the same time, what I truly feel in ready for me to get all emotional on you?
No, but go ahead.
If it comes from the heart,
oh my
then
God,
it is art. So why should I think of another word to rhyme with that?
Would you like some wine with that cheese?
Life's better with a little bit of cheese. I mean, what's life without some cheese?
I hear what you're saying, Will, and I guess my only point is, I in a sense, I get where this guy's coming from. You know, it's really there's and we've talked about this before, it's so saturated out there. It's so hard to make money. But I also saw somebody bring a good point. You know, the reason that we don't get paid as much is because other people are so willing to go out and do it for free. Other, you know, artists. And I don't think it takes much to call yourself an artist nowadays. Like, I think you can literally, like, take a dump on a canvas, smear it around, and just be like, this is the human condition.
It's like
somebody will be like, I'll take that. $10,000. Sold.
Or it's like you go to an art gallery and someone just hangs up a canvas that's still in the shrink wrap and hasn't been painted on with the price tag on it still and call it art. The price tag says $9 on it. You charge $3,000 for it.
Yeah, I like it. Again, and literally everything is just the representation of the human condition. That's it. We're just all shrink wrapped and blank. And then we have another one, and this one's like, this is how we should be. Shrink wrapped and blank. I know.
I've got nothing to say.
I know, dude. I know. It was a little too heavy for you, dude. I'm sorry I broke Will, guys. Oh, it's not the first time. Won't be the last. But yeah, I just thought that was like, you know, I did want to bring up one comment that I read from it because it almost made me pee laughing so hard. So all this shit's being said over this internet debate, and somebody goes, "Listen here, you off-brand ass Kevin Parker wannabe. Anyone who thinks like that was never capable of making money off of music from the start. You're not upholding some sort of grand artistic integrity. You're just being a bitter, edgy, jealous nerd." And I was like, that's savage as fuck. And I just thought it was hilarious, and I just wanted to share that.
That's good.
Anybody that calls anybody a nerd, I just like, I feel like that doesn't get thrown around as much as it should, because sometimes you just got to put nerds in their place.
I mean,
shut up, nerd. See, don't you feel better now? I put you in your place.
Amen to that. But just in this day and age, it's so easy for people to hide behind like an anonymous Twitter account.
Yeah, it wasn't anonymous. This shit was all over the place.
I mean, yeah, I'm talking broad strokes here.
Yeah,
now.
Fair enough.
I mean, to think that just two schmucks can go do a podcast in their basement.
I know.
Who the fuck are they?
Who's even gonna listen to that?
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck those guys. Fuck people who think they can just do podcasts and get away with it. We're coming for you. All right, well, this has been fun. I think we've talked enough shit about enough things tonight. Would you say so?
Nah, I think so.
Yeah, okay. All right, we're gonna play one more song. I'm really, really pumped about this band. Safari Williams. I just found them. They're amazing. I think you guys are gonna fucking love it. We're definitely gonna play them again soon. Safari Williams, please contact us. We love you guys. Come be on our podcast as well. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. This is Tritone Radio. Please, if I didn't gripe about it enough earlier, just go like our Facebook page. You know, comment what you think about the bullshit that we're saying. You agree, disagree, tell us to shut up. Doesn't matter. Just say something. Just be there, be present, and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we sure could use that as well.
Be those anonymous comments that talk shit.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We will talk shit back. We enjoy it. We like it. If you couldn't tell. But yeah, this song is by Safari Williams. It's off their self-titled album, and it's called Theme. See ya.